My fellow deadheads, we are back with the second part on the Kingdome Come 2 series. So far, I think it's been great. I know we've just gotten through the tutorial, but hey, I'm impressed. The first one, I had a blast, and I'll admit the tutorial kind of in the first one was kind of dragged. But this one's actually been exciting, and I've been enjoying it, so we're just going to jump straight into this and keep it rolling. But I'm sure you've seen the first part. If you haven't, this old lady has saved us. We're getting healed up. We had a nasty fall after getting, I guess you could say, ambushed or whatever, because we were trying to be creepers. And look at these people by the water. Oh wow, I could have just used them all, but that's alright. But our boy Hans saved our life. We're being saved by this lady. Poor potion, what does that do? Okay, that just adds to the food. But we're getting healed up. About to start our adventure into the, I don't even know what the lands are called here.
So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
Well, to get you some more, man.
Aye,
Eat up.
True bliss is a full belly.
Okay, so we're full. Told us to wash up, bandage up. We getting it. Is that Mutt? No, that's not our dog. Oh, yeah, let's get all this. I'll take that torch too. Hunter's belt, why not? Which I can take is, I think I can wash that stuff. Take that hunting sword, why not?
By the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Can I take that shovel? I can, yep. As horrible as it sounds, I remember in the first one you could loot grades and stuff. Alright, let's wash it.
I feel like a new man.
Let me know how you guys, if you've played this yet, or what's your thoughts so far on the second one. Hey, Savior snaps, let's go. If you've never played, I guess you could say series now, because there's a second one.
Isn't some quack.
You should definitely check it out. I mean, the game's very unique, and if you got an RPG itch that hasn't been scratched in a long time, I recommend it. Especially the first one. The sword combat's not for everybody, but hey,
I did what you asked.
What it is.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. I love that in the first one. And of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds! Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up.
I tried.
Sage has a purple blossom And chamomile has white petals with a yellow centre. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good, but don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile.
Done.
And
Already
bury
done
him
that.
by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Oh, I'm really slowed down with this dude. Alright, which one's buried the body? Yep, there we go. We're gonna do this first, get it out the way. Because he is making me slow. There's no way I'm already hungry, are you kidding me? I just ate. Yeah, I can't even run with them. Kinda shucks.
Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work.
Alright.
Can't be in the ground soon enough.
Not gonna lie, Henry, you made kind of a speedy recovery. Already digging holes and everything. Alright. Should I try it and kill a boar? Got that equipped. Let me actually, I'm gonna eat first. Maybe if I rinse my clothes, will that take the blood off? Let's see. Okay, it does. Cool, cool. Yeah, it's my month-old stew. Just add to the pot. I don't need to clean it out. Alright, we're good on food. Cleaned up. Can I pet that dog? Guess not. I will say though, man, these graphics.
Damn, the shoulder still hurts.
I'm
like
enjoying
hell.
it. I just recently
Now
played
it'll tell me when
Oblivion,
it's gonna rain.
and yeah, coming from Oblivion to this, it's a big jump. Oh, can I maybe? Oh man, I was hoping I could. I can't remember what the lady told me to get. Yep, how to get sage.
There we go.
Just gonna pick some extra, just in case I messed the potion up. Like nettles are needed for the savior snaps or whatever it's called. Maybe not. Alright, and then now we need your yellow and white. I forgot what she said they were. Okay. There we go. I'm just blind.
That's
blind, you know,
chamomile. Right, I've got all the
chamomile.
herbs I need.
I thought it was chamomile.
Back to Bajena on the double.
Whatever.
The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Same, different. Is that mud? Probably not.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
Let's talk, man.
Lord
Calm
von
down.
Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knight's company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
Yeah, you don't.
You're
look
from
like
Lord
him.
von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Hey, I'm just here with my grandma, man. Come on, man. Oh, well, let's see. Let's go with the top one. It's probably not going to work. I'm ready to fight.
Pavel.
Even though I
I'm
ain't
here
the
to
best.
help Bojena. That ambush happened on the other side of the pond. So that's where you should be looking. Not here. There's no one like that here.
Is that so? Seems like you know a lot about that ambush, but you don't have to concern yourself with that.
damn it.
You won't be breathing a word to anyone about that business yesterday. That I can assure you.
All right,
This'll be quick, boy.
What are you?
This'll be quick, boy.
I mean, who wants to smoke? Who wants it first? We're gonna do a 1v1? Respectable.
Jesus! Fucking slaughter!
Do it!
Come on, big dog. What's up? Huh? You talked all that big talk. Look at you. Huh? Huh? Damn, he really just left his boy. Well, you know, beggars can't be choosers. What you got on you? Take that food, door and chest key. Cool, cool. Be the bandage. Bone comb. Can I take his? We'll just go ahead and little warning for anyone else. Go right outside the gate. Or okay, never mind. Reinforced bludgeon. I can sell that maybe. I don't know when we'll get to see a store. Oh, work axe. What is the inventory situation? I'm sure I can only. Okay, 126. We got plenty of room. Hey, good boy. You did good, boy. Alright. Let's do some brewing.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trusky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them.
Sure. No need for thanks. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night, but fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard.
I remember having to do it in the first
so
game.
bad, it'd take me all
On them
day.
shavers snap
But
so
at least
many.
I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Why'd she walk like that? Let's do it. Alright. Let's see what we need.
The chamomile decoction, and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
So... What's it say? Is it ask the chamomile? What is it saying? So we put the chamomile in, boil it for 1 turn, grind the sage up. Oh, it says add. I can't, you know. There's a bit my strong suit, you know, whatever. Alright, so we throw in the chamomile.
Alright.
What we got?
First, you have to put the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
What is it? Does it say water? Was it spirits? Alright. 2 things of wine. That's 1.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Alright, so we want to move the cauldron. Do a little boil.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling.
Alright.
Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. so you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
Alright,
It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off. Try
Alright.
Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked, put them there on the shelf. So
oh,
you've
not
got them
that.
at hand.
Chamomile and sage. Alright.
Third, 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Esa one. Esa two.
Before you
All right, now
put
we
it
gotta
on the
boil it.
flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
Well, you're talking, lady. I'm sorry. Okay.
All right.
Now we throw the sage in.
1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
It's been a while since I've done alchemy.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
I mean, hopefully I brewed the potion. Oh, I made 3 of them. Okay.
Here it is.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks
Damn
for your
right.
help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Sleep and save. Let's do it. We will sleep till... Oh, I can only do 12. Okay. I'll be hungry when I wake up, man. Eat some of that month-old stew.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell! Ugh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it as a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise. Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
The sword. The last
Sorry,
thing
there's so many
forged
options.
before
I
they
just
murdered him.
picked whatever.
It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all, and swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Hold on, let me get some of that month-old stew, you know what I mean? Do a little double dip.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and... Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad
I like how
am
it showed
to
him
see
sit
you.
down even though he was
Come
already
join
sitting
our
down.
banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course, I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time?
Right, well.
What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a bull.
I made it mad, and when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a Cuman patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
No, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes,
Blessed.
of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time.
I'm gonna just
If you should ever find yourself in
just jug
need,
this, you
the
know.
doors of
I'm gonna need
Perkstein
this.
shall always be open to you.
Sorry.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Whose stomach is it? Is it
Coming late,
my
Ma.
stomach?
I got held up in Troskovitz.
Let me get a little stew just to make sure. Free food, you know. I hate to rob you guys, but I'm gonna take anything free I can get. Who knows what the journey has in store for us? Oh. I'll hold on to these just in case. Marksman's kit. Okay. Where's the bow at? Y'all got a free bow, dude? Alright. What's in here? Mortar pencil. Nothing. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna need them. You know, it's an RPG. You gotta look around and loot. Alright, Hans. Hold on, let me double check.
Good day to you.
Good day.
Good day. Alright, let's get out of here.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
I want my dog, man.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
That's
He
crazy.
saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way. hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit!
Oh, that's doo-doo, baby.
You know who I am? No, we fucking don't.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar. I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Take a bath.
two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Well, we could track down those bandits and get our letter back. With that, they'd have to let us in.
How do you intend to do that? Ask them nicely. Please, kind bandits, pretty please, can we have our letter back? Or do you want to charge them in these rags and hope our stink knocks them out, eh?
No, I was thinking more like we could find a good spot to ambush them, stealthily. We could manage to take them, even just the two of us. Take them down one at a time. One after another.
Right. And with what? Sticks and stones? Henry, use your head. That would be suicide.
Well then, we might as well just head back to Ratai.
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Emery's about that.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
Quite bear that witch. Wench!
Oh, I tell you. What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Say less.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
You're the one from that pond.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I hear one of them nomads.
Talk about your captain.
Jeez, everyone's so harsh, man.
What was that? Daddy's wounded.
Oh, hi. Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself. Now his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a more then. I'll be right back.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
Is that literally spying?
We saved you. Me and my lord there. Surely you couldn't forget.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Damn.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Poor Henry. Can't catch a break.
You know going to the wedding. Nobody invited me. I know where I'm not wanted. I could get
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
You'll be able to stuff yourself.
No.
Then get ready. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
I can't wait.
All right.
I hope my uncle
What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
My old woman don't know what to do with them.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scallis.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush. our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets itched to a bathhouse wench.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Sameen, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Christ, what's the holds up?
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Sameen is his vassal.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Sameen. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Sameen is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
It's like I'm invisible or something.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. And what can I get for you?
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Berghoff is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry.
I
so
keep
all we have to do is get on the guest list.
fumbling the screenshot
and
button,
that
sorry.
shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope
Same
so.
button for my mic.
You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Come on. Nobody will recognize you.
He's just trying to get out
Maybe
of work.
not
Come on,
now,
man.
but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough.
Got a perk point, dude? Fire.
Work, your lordship, is an activity that all us common folk have to do when we need money. And it wouldn't hurt you for once either.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Come on, man.
We don't have swords, and we don't know anyone who needs protecting. So what then?
So we're fucked until someone rolls up his sleeves and gets to work. By which I mean someone of the appropriate status, like you.
That's crazy, bro.
In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I'm going then. But you could give me a hand. It wouldn't do you any harm.
Ah, stop whining. You can manage. Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Can I eat my stew first? Like, damn. Other side, I'm guessing. Hey man, where's the sacks? Oh, there we are.
Got 'em. Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
God bless.
I gotta do this 5 times.
Just a couple of sacks. Get cracking.
Oh, hush it. This is almost bad as fetch quests. Not gonna lie. I mean, technically, this is a fetch quest, you know.
That
Get this one thing, go here, blah 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 blah.
And bandits as usual. Bergov's men. Why the fuck doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because you...
This is such invigorating gameplay right here. Oh, wrong way.
What did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
You're the fool here.
You're gonna start as well?
We're signing with
Pack
my
it
boy.
in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm
Oh,
willing
the-
to overlook all your insults
the
if
beer
you
maidens
apologize right
glitching.
now. And invite me to that wedding.
I know
You
y'all
want to
saw
come
that.
to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance, and you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. La, 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 la.
You're starting to bore me, you and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Sorry.
Oh,
And mute my mic
I'm
real quick
so
and
scared.
turn it back on. That's why there's a screenshot.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh, damn! All right, come on. You want to smoke?
You know,
oh,
you're
hold on.
one ugly bugger.
I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else.
I'll beat you. Don't kill him. Mine.
Slice him up. Shame on you. We're gonna get you, you arson.
What? Hold on. A 2v1?
Ask for it. Why'd you do it?
Take that fucker out.
Nice hit.
Hey, now you fucked up. Take that.
Yeah, don't spare him.
Show your stuff.
Right on the... Christ, I don't have the whole day for you. You're no match for us, fucker.
Enough's enough. Time to die, you bastard.
Hear that? That's your death toll.
Shame on you.
Yo, Henry is a savage.
That won't work on me.
Dumb rubber.
Fucking die already.
Now you're finished.
Enough's enough. Time to die, you bastard.
Get him, man. Yeah, boy.
Now we'll have you, you
Slug him,
scum.
slug him, and bam. Yeah, that's 3. Got 3 you down.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Damn! Yeah, what did you think would happen?
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
Matters.
Oh. You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off!
Shut up! Oh, you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologize. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me. Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you! I've had it up to here with you! With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life! You're fucking useless! You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt!
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere.
He's so lucky.
I understand you're downcast after all
He
that
did
happened
save my
to
life.
us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
And do what you want, big dog. I'll explore these new lands without you.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive. Isn't that? I thought so. Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Sounds good, man.
All right. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Do we get to finally explore, or are we stuck with that guy? Oh no, a lot of reading.
I suppose I really do need to find
I ain't
some
reading
job.
that. But we do have some level ups. Alright. We got some perk points. I think 14. Oh, damn. Let's see. Why is it cut off over there? There we go. And more money. We're gonna take that perk point. Yes. My carrying capacity would be up 8 pounds. We'll take it. Oh, I can't get that either. Okay. Fall damage, we'll take that just in case. You never know. Main level, there we go. More reputation. Do charming man. Still have 10 points. What do I use that in? Oh. Okay. So let's do some. We'll wait till we get our dog back. We'll do night's training. Okay, let's see. It's either well fitted or razor sharp. Less noise. We'll go razor sharp. Oh, yeah. Master, we'll just, let's see, hunt. Yeah, I'd rather than be able to give me food. Still have 7 points, so let's check it out. Oh, low. Alright. Less damage to head blows. Steadfast seems good. Oh, we went that hardened veteran. Maybe steadfast. Because you never know how outnumbered we will be. So, all right, let's see what we got. Chisholm Strike seems good, and then Tender Slicer. We might just save. Yeah. We'll save these 3 points. Cause I don't really know if I'm gonna use any of these. All right, we're over an hour.
Over here.
So, okay, well, yeah, we'll just call this an episode, my fellow deadheads.
You're
I
Henry,
do appreciate.
right? Or
Okay, hold on.
was it the other one?
Let me just back up a little. All right. I appreciate Deadheads for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, comment. Let me know how you're liking the game so far. I'm enjoying it, even though we haven't really got into it. But we're going to keep the series going. If y'all want to see anything on the first one, just check out my previous videos. There's not really commentary, but hey, it could get you a recap on
You're
there.
Henry, right?
I appreciate you guys.
Was it the
That
other
boy
one?
out.